They gawped at the fleet, then twisted to behold the still and silent horizons behind them in terror. A chorus of panicked murmurs broke out all along the vast column. Eyes darted around the sweltering land, then all looked to the Emperor. "Emperor," Jovian gasped, failing to disguise the tremor in his voice. "The Persians did this?" Emperor Julian stared solemnly at the ruined fleet, then gave the faintest shake of his head. "No, not the Persians." Horror shuddered through Jovian's chest as he realized what had happened. Emperor Julian continued. "I had no choice. When we set off from these banks, I gave the order to burn the fleet, lest it fell into Persian hands. But how will we—" Jovian's eyes darted to the far banks of the river. Safety lay in sight, but out of reach, across the tumbling waters of the Tigris. This was not bravery. This was madness. The Emperor's hubris would be the death of them all. "The fleet is gone, but the riverbank will protect our rear and our flanks," Emperor Julian said as he heeled his mount round to look over his bedraggled army, then off to the east. He winked, straining to see through the heat haze that lay out there. Suddenly, he sat up straighter in the saddle, a confident rictus spreading across his face. "Yes, it seems that either death or glory will grace us today." Jovian's flesh crept as he turned to follow the Emperor's gaze. The eastern horizon offered nothing but a blur where golden dust met azure sky. Then a thunderous boom burst across the land. Then another. "Persian war drums!" one panicked voice wailed. "They're coming for us again!" The heat haze flickered, and a silvery dot appeared, slowly expanding to fill the eastern horizon like the horns of an iron bull. Now the war drums throbbed in an eager rhythm. Jovian gawped at the sight. The Savaran cavalry, the Persian war machine, Shahanshah Shapur II's finest. They seemed to rise from the sands like demons, a sea of spear tips, iron helms, and riders. Each gunt of 1,000 men was segmented into 10 drafts of 100, and each 100 carried a banner of fluttering fabric, vibrant reds, greens, golds, and blues depicting bears, deer, asps, and lions, and these endless ranks were punctuated by great, fierce, and all too real creatures, the likes of which Jovian had never before set eyes upon. Beasts with swishing, armour-plated trunks, bronze-coated tusks, and archer-packed cabins strapped to their broad backs. The Savaran were here to annihilate the Roman war machine that had pierced into the heart of Persian lands, the legions that had only days ago dared to attempt a siege of the Sassanid capital of Ctesiphon. A clutch of dark-robed magi walked before the army, holding aloft gemmed gilt torches, the flames flickering and lurching like serpents' tongues. The magi carried this, the Zoroastrian sacred fire, as a testament to their great god Ahura Mazda, and to inspire the masses who marched behind. Jovian felt his throat clenching, and the familiar trembling in his limbs. A skinful of wine in the mornings had become a loathsome habit, but one he had been unable to break as he tried to cope with the demands of his lofty post as the Emperor's protector. He looked to his guardsmen, desperately trying to summon the words to rally them. He licked his lips to give an order. "Form up! Face!" The staccato uttering died in his throat, and drew only confused frowns from his men. Self-loathing now strangled his heart. But his shame was short-lived, as once more Emperor Julian led the way. "Form up! Face your enemy!" Julian cried, kicking his white stallion until the beast reared up and whinnied. Bucchini were raised to lips, the horns wailing across the ranks as standards waved frantically. Like a silver asp, the staggered mass of the Roman retreat came together and turned to form a broad and deep line facing east. They presented a wall of battered shields and a nest of spears. On each flank, an